24 of the top 25 most dangerous cities in America are run by Democrat mayors. We have to respond with force and strength. We have to be vicious.
Oh boy, we just got the jobs revision and it is bad news.
This means that the economy created 911,000 less jobs than first thought.
Fire! So it was a video I did that I thought they'd boot me off the platform. They kept it, and now Trump is even talking about it. I am just like, yes, finally someone is on my side, because none of them, zero media coverage, because it doesn't fit the narrative. And as Elon would say, or I'm sorry, San Francisco would say, or all the organizations would say, we don't want to make you racist. It's coming in from San Fran Transit. We refuse to release the crime surveillance videos that are all over because it'll make people racist. For that thing called a bias. Which, lo and behold, the entire media is. Propaganda news coming to you straight into your little brain. Quote, this is from Trump. We have to respond. We have to be vicious. Vicious? I didn't know. Because the media will be like, he calls you to be vicious. Well, okay. All right. Trump rages after Charlotte subway stabbing. Then he goes to show a printed what happened. Because what happened is it's actually very difficult to watch. Tell me without telling me that society has no soul. She's sitting there. I saw the video and it's just so bad. Having 6 daughters. And just seeing how this guy attacks her, slaughters her. 5 black people are sitting around her doing nothing as she just falls to her. I can't use the word. I'm super excited to see how CNN responds to this. Quote, I got that white girl. Yes, having blonde hair and blue eyes, German descent. Here I am, teaching outside of Los Angeles. I have been called every name in the book every day. Also, yes, I know this is a business channel, but sometimes there's just things that really get me. We'll talk about the worst revision in history. That is how bad your job market is. When I've been coming here every single day for the last 2 years saying, we are definitely in a recession. It is really bad because I know you. The last administration's like, everything's great. This administration, everything's great. The world is burning. I'm going to show you. Well, that is until YouTube decides to kick me off. Please, CNN, let me hear how you downplay this.
Want to be there.
Yeah, and it's
It's
super
about
difficult
forcing them to be there.
when you are mentally ill, you have a hard time knowing
You're mentally ill. Okay, continue. I'll try to shut
you
up.
are mentally ill. But also, I mean, people like Charlie Kirk, they've been looking for opportunities to make this some sort of like reciprocal George Floyd situation. And that's the part that I think he's almost giving away the game. And
Sorry, can I speak? It's you got nothing. George Floyd, please. What? Continue.
it's sad to see a lot of people going along with it.
Let me just say a couple of things. One is, what happened to that young woman was horrible. And it's everybody's nightmare.
All right, that's what you have to say. Oh, it was so... Wait. Finish what you have to say, and then let's hear the truth. Go ahead, continue.
If you're in any public space, subway, whatever, that something bad's going to happen to you or somebody you care about. So it does strike a chord. We don't know why that man did what he did. And for Charlie Kirk to say, we know he did it because she's white, when there's no evidence of that, it's just pure race. Oh,
let me just pause you there while you trip up saying the word racist. He was black and racist. I got that white girl is racist. And boy, I can already feel the YouTube moderator going like, yeah, we're going to send that one to the back. So if you could do me a big favor, look down and see if it says unsubscribe. However, they make the button for my channel that you have no idea even if you are. And no, I should just stick with stock. So Apple released their new phone that looks like the same as their last 12 phones. For shats and giggles, I tried to take out a trade making 69. I'm 5 years old, and at this point in my life, digits really don't matter. Well, unless it's a win or something funny. Also, my iPhone users, do you not, that when I'm watching a movie on your phone, do you not feel like someone is standing up? And I have to come clean. I do also have the newest, well, not now. It was the one that was AI that has no AI. Does this not drive you crazy? I show that to my iPhone friends, and they're like, I've never seen it before. On my phone that folds. See, like, And I know you're like, oh, I don't need that. I don't need that. Grandpa used to say, picking up the phone on the wall. My camera is underneath the screen. It's under it. It's a really big screen, so I can make trades. His iPhone was getting kicked to the curb, which is much different than biting the curb. I did not make, this would have been, I'm sure you guys grabbed this one. I did it on the 2-3 minute. Yeah. Oh, it never popped above the 9. And I was waiting and I grabbed it. And breaking news, see the little plus arrow? I got in here and then I got in more here. And then it went purple and I couldn't get 69. So I closed it here. And that was probably a good idea. You can see? You see? It goes the other way. And I just rinse and repeat. And then I even let my AI trade. Today, M2K, that was one trade, 536. And look, Mom, no hands. My student who's going through the course, he sent me this, Wix. That's all Wix. He walked away with $1,060 on the day. And I do have to say something because I've been seeing negative comments on shake my head, your student, so annoying. The reason why I'm doing this is I just picked someone that is broke, like no transportation broke. And I am giving him nothing except for friendship and knowledge. I'm not funding his accounts, nothing. I'm like, you figure it out. I listened to a story and it is phenomenal. I call it the rags to riches. We're in the rags part and he's embarrassed. I told him I have made more millionaires than I can count on my hands and toes. Thank you for correcting me. I said my phalanges and I guess they're both the same. I know these are phalanges. I didn't know. I told him he'll be a millionaire within a year. And now I'm like trying to do the math. I'm thinking when my 14-year-old high school students that I would teach were making 10 grand a month, like $120,000 a year. So we got to up his trades. If he makes $1,000 a day, that's $365,000. I still think we'll get there. I'll keep you posted. If you want to be my student and we can do the same thing, I just don't need to call you. It is all here. You could start making your digits go up today. And while the government makes their digits go down, you make yours go up. Well, actually, they're pretty good at making this one go up. Oh, and that $536 that I made today on one trade, do you see a $10,000 there? A lot of people don't have that kind of cheddar to throw at each trade. That's why my AI, I have you do it. You could do whatever amount you want, whatever percentage. These numbers that you see are actual. These are bots, and then you see AI, 26%, 11%. This isn't 30 days. I think you could do more if you trade, but don't hold me to it because I don't know. That's why I have watch lists to let you do it. This was from a few days ago, $660. Some of you guys have goals of making 50. I just got an email. I guess Matt is done with his 9-to-5 job. He said, I made virtually, I guess, my entire day's wage. I'll take it. Wake up, spend 30 minutes. You're like, babe, don't got to go to work today. Which looking at these numbers, I don't think we're really going to have jobs. The AI is telling you, y'all ain't going to have a job. Whatever the government is telling you, it's just a total lie. I mean, look at these revisions. I have an emergency. All right, so breaking news, enough of making your digits go up while the world burns. Listen to
For far too long,
my
Americans
orange
have
friend.
been forced to put up with Democrat-run cities that set loose savage, bloodthirsty criminals to prey on innocent people. Really very, very innocent people. In every place, they control radical left judges, politicians, and activists. And they've adopted a policy of catch and release for thugs and killers. In Charlotte, North Carolina, we saw the results of these policies when a 23-year-old woman who came here from Ukraine met her bloody end on a public train. And here's a picture of it. This is the picture of it. And this is a picture of the woman, a beautiful young girl that never had problems in life.
Well, she probably had a lot of them, but then just escape here. Wait, also, Judge Stokes, her blood is on your hands. Oh, wait, I got more too. When the innocent blonde little girl looks at you, sir, do something. All of these people, you just stood there. She was looking at him like, please save me. And you know how I said earlier, this whole place is just being burnt down? It's being burnt down. You know your European churches? Yeah, the Muslims, one by one. I should Google it. How many have you guys taken out? 80? 100? 50? Probably don't see it much on TV though, do you? Oh, and just in case you missed it, we're at war. Breaking, Israel launches airstrikes. There we go. Oh, and for those of you that are like, oh, that's Israel, that's the rest of the world, look what is happening in your cities. And New York, you better run. This guy's going in. He's Muslim, releasing everyone on the streets. Won't that just be a beautiful day in New York? Zohran says he will reduce the jail population to ensure, right? Oh, the total collapse of New York. Oh, but bravo, we will have law enforcement. No, they all basically said they're out. They've all taken my trading course. Nope. Actually, I just had a thought. Another student, New York police officer, quits his job and day trades. Well, think about it. Do not blast my email box. And what else is going on in the world that they won't tell you about? Nepal politicians ban social media use and citizens burn down their parliament. Politicians flee. Oh, no. Sorry. They're getting all of them. See, when the people rise up, yeah, you're going to stop breathing. When my friends in France just got back from there, get your popcorn ready. French government collapses. You should see their streets. So we hear you, France. We just don't understand you. And breaking news without calling the kettle black. Here in America, we're trying to fix our own states. You guys catch this? Minnesota. ICE just arrested a white guy that does really bad things to children, was deported, was stopped by a federal judge, and then ends up becoming like governor or something. Can't even make the stuff up if I want it. I mean, South Park is like, hey, well, that happened to us. But anywho, you guys, make digits go up. Sorry, today's was a tough one, but Bravo got a little upset. And with that, I love you, and I will be here tomorrow, even though I don't have to.